Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your weekly reading. I am Pisces Intuition. All right, Scorpio. With everybody else except for a couple, I've had extra cards pop out. As things tend to do when there's extra messages or something like that. So, Scorpio, you are one of the signs that got some extra cards. So we'll start off with the Moonology Oracle. And it says, Waning Moon, what do you need to release? And then we have the Mystic Moon Oracle here that says Deception. And the other Oracle card that popped out, Scorpio, I don't know if a particular question has been weighing on your mind, an answer that you're needing. But I did get this that popped out, and it says the answer is yes. So I hope this helps somebody. Like I said, if a particular question has been weighing on your mind, maybe this is your answer. This is for you. Okay, now with the 3 tarot cards that follow, we have the 6 of Cups, we have the 10 of Swords, we have the Sun card, and then another one that popped out, actually 2. Just the 1 card popped out was the 9 of Wands, Trials and Tribulations. And then we did have another card of the Oracle. That's where I got confused. That came out, and it is the Free Will card. Alright, Scorpio, so there is a lot to cover. So what I'm getting for you is, you've been hanging on to some negative energy. You've been hanging on to possibly a past relationship where, the person was deceptive. You've been hanging on to, a lot of that hurt, a lot of that anger, kind of resentment, for leaving you in that energy of, deceiving you. Now, you have to know that, with the 6 of Cups, like I said, I think that's why I believe this is a relationship from the past or something, because, you're reminiscing about this person. You still have memories about them. You still have thoughts about them. This could be a possible reunion. We are in the Mercury retrograde shadow period right now. Mercury actually goes into retrograde on the 31st, which, as we know, Mercury retrograde, is about communication. Sometimes it tends to bring back the exes. Sometimes, especially when things are kind of left, unsaid, or, a situation maybe that calls for, forgiveness or an apology or something like that, you don't get because either you're ghosted or, the person just didn't know how, so it was easier for them to just leave, the situation as it was and let you figure out how to handle it and how you are going to deal with it. And so sometimes it brings back answers. Sometimes, you're able to get that closure. Now, I'm not saying a reunion is for everybody, but, it could definitely happen for, some of you. Now, in this relationship, I'm getting that there was, a very painful ending, the 10 of Swords, that's feeling, stabbed in the back, and, it goes, in line great with, the Deception card. This person was probably, deceptive, lied to you, or, you could have been deceiving yourself by wearing rose-colored glasses, seeing the situation, for what you wanted to see, just focusing on the good instead of focusing on, the full situation at hand. You could have just been, trying to stay positive. You just want to see the good in this person, but, they're lying to you. They're deceiving you. There's, something wrong. As a Scorpio, you are, water sign. Very intuitive. And, when someone is kind of, not being upfront and honest with you. Now, like I said, with the 10 of Swords, there's a painful ending between you two. It was possibly hard for this person. I don't think this person quite knew how to close things with you. And, the situation just kind of got left. You had to go through, a lot of trials and tribulations. You were the one left, being still defensive, still, fighting this battle. You've been hanging on, like I said, to a lot of, energy. And that's why this card is here asking, what do you need to release? You need to release either this person, either the situation, either come to the conclusion that, you know, perhaps you're not going to get closure, you know, from this person. You're not going to get an apology. You know, this is something that you yourself are going to, you know, have to go through on your own. And just, you know, Nine of Wands, yes, that's, you know, heavy burdens to carry. That's, you know, the wounded warrior. You know, you've been hurt, but you're not going to give up. You're still going through. You know, this is a situation you're, you know, not just going to give up on. You're going to go through. You're going to, you know, either get the closure from the person, or you're going to come to your own, you know, conclusion. You're going to give yourself the closure that you need. That way you can fully move forward. And I do see you moving forward. We have a Sun card here. You know, that's illumination. You know, that's growth. That is, you know, happier days. That's, you know, just overall, you know, being happier, bringing happier, more joyful days, you know, once you release this energy. So perhaps, you know, with the Sun card, what it's saying is you do move on to, you know, brighter days. You know, you've been going through some dark days, you know, with all this pain, you know, deceit, and, you know, everything that you've been hanging on to. But now, you know, you're finally seeing brighter days. You're able to move forward, you know, and understand that you have free will. This person is not holding you back. You know, you may be the one holding yourself back because you're still in the energy of waiting, you know, feeling like I need, you know, this person should apologize to me. And yes, maybe they should, but that doesn't always mean that they're going to do the right thing and actually bring forth an apology. So, you know, what that's telling me is, you know, everybody, like I said, has free will. And maybe you are finally ready to, you know, it's not that you're giving up, but that, you know, you've decided, I've been wounded long enough. So now it's time to move forward to, you know, a brighter day, a happier time. I have free will, and I'm going to give myself, you know, permission to move forward. I'm going to do this for myself and know that, you know, this is the type of closure, you know, I'm coming to on my own. I don't need it from this person. I don't need an apology from this person. I forgive myself, you know, I forgive the situation, you know, and I'm acknowledging I have free will, and I'm the one that's been holding myself back, you know, in this situation, and it's time to move forward. So, you know, if you're asking, will you move forward? Then definitely the answer is yes. You know, is there brighter days ahead? Definitely the answer is yes. And like I said, you know, for some of you, this person could be coming around. You know, perhaps they are ready to do the right thing. They are ready to address, you know, how they left things with you, you know, about, you know, the deceit, you know, the lies, the hurt, the pain that they caused. And, you know, for some of you, you are just going to kind of have to accept that you're not going to get that closure from this person. So you are going to have to give it to yourself. So Scorpio, I hope this helps. And, you know, definitely this is, like I said, this is a process. You know, you've been through, you know, a lot. You've been through some trials and tribulations. It hasn't been easy. You know, it's been very painful, very hurtful. But there are brighter days ahead. I do see you moving forward. And I do see yourself, you know, having a better time getting out of this negative energy. You know, there's a lot of emotions right now. A lot of, you know, you're really in your feelings right now, Scorpio. So Scorpio, I see you going through a lot. You know, it could be, you know, we are in a full moon tonight, you know, in Aries. You know, so it could be bringing about, you know, a lot of energy. You know, full moons are, you know, that's a time to release things. And with the first card that came out for you, what do you need to release? Scorpio, I think it's time that you address the situation. You know, maybe it's time that you just release the situation as a whole. You know, this person was, you know, a blessing or a lesson or a little bit of both. You know, you didn't get the closure you needed. So, you know, but you understand that you have the free will to go ahead and move forward. You don't need them to give you the closure, because a lot of people, you know, aren't going to do the right thing. It's easier for them to just kind of walk away instead of coming back and, you know, trying to close out a cycle that they should. So Scorpio, like I said, I hope this helps, and I will see you again soon. Thank you for watching. Have a great rest of the week, and I will see you soon.